Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Bill Sofi Fadliansyah. I explain about time series analysis method. Introduction. The advent of ocean observing satellite, long-term mooring capability, and capable marine observatories, coupled with high-density storage device, is enabling oceanographers to collect long-time series of oceanic and meteorological data. Similarly, the use of rapid response sensor on moving platforms such as Argo Defense and autonomous underwater vessels has made it possible to generate snaps of spatial structure over extensive distance. Uh, Basic concept. Yang pertama, basic concept ini tentang konsep dasar. Basic purpose of time series analysis method is to define the variability of a data series in the terms of dominant periodic function. We also want to know the shape of the spectra of all oceanic phenomena. The barotropic astronomical force states most closely exhibited determinate and stationary periodic behavior, making them the most readily perceptible mountains in the sea. In coastal waters, tidal observation over a period as short as 1 month can be used to predict local tidal elevations with a high degree of accuracy. Stochastic process and stationarity. Proses statik dan stasionaritas. Static processes are classified as either discrete or continuous. A continuous process is defined for all time step while a discrete process is defined only at a finite number of points. The data series can be scalar, univariate series, or a series of vector, multivariate series. Well, we will the weight discrete data, we assume that the underlying process is continuous. Correlation fun correlation functions tentang fungsi korelasi. Discrete or continuous random time series have a number of fundamental statistical properties that help characterize the variability of the series and make it easily possible to compare on time series again another. However, the statistic measure also contains information than the original time series. And expect in special case, knowledge of the series property is insufficient to reconstruct the time series. Mean and variance, convariance, and correlation function, analytic correlates, convariance function, observed covariance functions, integral time cells, correlation analysis, linear regression. Spectral analysis. Ini tentang analisis spektral. Spectral analysis is used to partition the variance of a time series as a function of frequency. For stochastic time series such as wind waves, contribution from the different frequency components are measured in terms of the power spectral density. For deterministic waveforms such as surface studies, either the PSD or the energy spectral density can be used. Her power is defined as energy per unit time. The need for two different spectral definitions lies in the boundless of the integral of signal variance for increasing record length. Spectra of determinists and stochastic process. Spectra of discrete series, conventional spectral method. Spectral analysis and parametric method. Ini menjelaskan tentang analisis spektral dengan metode parametrik. In the analysis model for a time series with no actuality, a sensible spectral estimation method would be to fit the model spectrum to the observer spectrum and determine an unknown parameter. In general, however, oceanic variability is the complex to admit simple analytic model and parametric spectral estimated over the full frequency range of the data series. In addition, the imposition of an overly simplified spectral model called seriously degraded an estimation. On the other hand, it is reasonable that reality simple spectral model may adequately reflect the system dynamic over limited frequency bands. Under some very general conditions, and stationary series can be represented in the closed form by a statistic model in which the construct corresponding spectrum is a rational function of frequency. Cross-spectral analysis. Analysis spectral silang. Estimation of autospectral density function deals only with the frequency characteristic of a single scalar or component of a vector time series. There are two ways to quantify the real and imaginary parts of cross spectra. One approach is to write the Chrome spectrum as the product of an amplitude function, called the cross amplitude spectrum, and a phase function called the phase spectrum. The sample cross amplitude spectrum gave the distribution of amplitudes with frequency while the sample phase spectrum integrates the angle or time by weight on series leads or likes the other series as a function of frequency. Alternatively, the cross spectrum and can be decomposed into a coincident spectral density function on cross spectrum, which defines the degree of oscillation for those frequency constitute of the tau time series that fluctuate in phase, and a quadrant spectral density function, which defines the degree of co-oscillation for frequency constitute of the two series that co-oscillate both are out of phase by 19. Statistic confidence interval can be provided for normalized version of the cross-spectral estimate. Wavelet analysis. Ini tentang analisis wavelet. Wavelet analysis has a number of advantages over Fourier analysis that are particularly attractive. This gave wavelet analysis an advantage in the analysis of non-stationary data series in which the amplitude and phase of the continuity may be changing rapidly in the time or space, where a Fourier transform of the non-stationary time series would smear out and detailed information on the changing process. The wavelet analysis attempts to track the evolution of the signal characteristic throughout the dataset. Frequency component of the time series are stationary, thus allowing for a direct transfer into the frequency domain. A wavelet is a small wave that grows and decays over a limited time span. Fourier analysis. Analisis atau bisa dikenal dengan analisis Fourier. A goal of time series analysis in the frequency domain is to reliability spectral periodic oscillations from the random and aperiodic fluctuants Fourier. Fourier analysis is one of the most commonly used methods of identifying periodic components in near-stationary time series oceanographic data. If the time series are strongly non-stationary, more localized transforms as the Hilbert and Waffles transform should be used. Harmonic analysis atau bisa dikenal dengan analisis harmonik. Harmonic analysis is most useful for the analysis and prediction of tide height and tidal current. The ELS harmonic analysis method has a variety of attractive features. It permits resolution of several hundred tidal constituents, of which 45 are typical astronomical in origin and identified with a specific frequency in the tidal potential. Both scalar and vector time series can be analyzed with processing of vector series such as current velocity considerably more complex than processing of scalar time series such as sea level and water temperature. Regime shift detection atau bisa dikenal dengan deteksi pergeseran rezim. Deteksi pergeseran rezim. A regime can be broadly defined as an extended period of time over which a given variable or natural system assumes statistic stable and stationary state. The rapid transition between states is termed regime shift. We can associative regime and regime shift with a wide variety of natural systems, including national government, seasonal weather patterns, marine ecosystem, large-scale current patterns, and global climate. In marine and atmosphere science, regimes are generally data determined and identified as periods of time having differing mean level about which there can be pronounced fluctuations. For example, density-driven bottom water and rainfall event in coastal inlets can cause the bottom waters to transition from a quiescent state dominated by fluctuations in the temperature, salinity, dissolved oxygen, and other oceanic variables to a noisy, highly variable state characterized by pronounced fluctuations in the variable due to spatial gradients introduced by the event. Another example is the effect of a tsunami on water level. Bisa dilihat gambar yang di bawah. Itu tentang skema siklus tahunan klimatologi indeks upwelling kumulatif. Fractal. Fractal are ubiquitous feature was present has been reported in a wide variety of fluid dynamical settings. include the making of turbulent flow. More everyday example involve the fractal dimensionality of crystalline, the shape of cloud, and the form of lightning strike. Her study of fractal geometry is related to the problem of predictability and propagation of order in non-equilibrium frictionally dependent dynamical system, such as turbulent flow in real fluid. In fluid system, predictability is related to the rate at which internally closed fluid particle differ and the sensitivity of this divergence to internal condition. The bulk counting method is developed to apply estimates of the predictability of drifter trajectories are more readily obtained using the correlation integral technique. Gambar yang di bawah menunjukkan tentang penggunaan fraktal untuk mempelajari prediktabilitas lintasan siklon. Bisa dilihat ada pulau Australia. So that's my explanation. So that's my explanation of the time series material analysis method. I thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.